Hello students, happy Dashera to all of you. Hope you have spent your puja holidays nicely and also have studied. You have just finished your half yearly examination and we are now again starting with our final term, that is periodic test 2 and your final exams. So according to the syllabus, I am uploading the videos, I am just preparing the videos for you, which we are going to do chapter 6, Who I Am, from Honeysuckle. So in this lesson, this is the part 1 of the chapter Many Voices. Here we will find five children, they are just narrating their own experience or their own feeling in this lesson. Okay, first of all is Radha, who likes to climb trees, and she is in a habit of going outside her house and climb up the mango tree. And she loves to sit over there and spend time because she loves the branches that is spread out. And she feels comfortable in sitting over there and spend her time. She always tells her mother that, her mother tells us that it is not sensible for girls to climb up the trees. But one afternoon, just to experience her feeling of climbing up the tree, her mother also climbed up the tree and they sat over there and they had a nice talk. Now next is Nasir. So next is Nasir. Nasir wants to become a seed collector. Why? Because he has seen his father to spend a lot of money in buying new seeds. His grandfather told that, like it is given here, my grandfather told me that many years ago he could collect the seeds from his own plant, which could be sown to grow new plants during the next year. But today that doesn't work. So we have to spend money to buy new seeds every single year. I want to find out why that is so. I want to learn how to preserve seeds so that we can use them again and not spend money every year. So Nasir, who is the son of a farmer, wants to collect seed. He wants to become a collect seed, to reuse it, to replant, to again grow the plant so that he could save money, because he had seen his father spending a lot of money in buying new seeds. Now let us see about Rohit. What is Rohit saying? If I had a huge amount of money, I would travel and travel. I want to see the mountains of New Zealand because they looked beautiful in a magazine picture. I wish I could sail down the Amazon River in South America on a raft. I want to live on the beaches of Lakshadweep and dive down to see Carol. I suppose I should go to the Konark Temple in Orissa, or the old city in Beijing in China, and the pyramids in Egypt too. But what I actually enjoy is seeing nature more than old buildings. So we are talking about Rohit, who wants to get a huge money. If he does have huge money, what he wants to do, he wants to go around the world to see nature. He wants to go to see mountains in New Zealand. He wants to go to South America to see Amazon River and dive over there to see. He wants to go to the beaches of Lakshadweep and dive there to see carols. He wants to go to Konark and in Orissa, also wants to go to Beijing to see the old China. So like this, but more and more what he wants to see the nature. Next boy is Sarabjit. Now what he wants to say? What makes me very angry is when people don't believe me when I'm telling the truth. For example, if I tell my teacher that I couldn't do my homework because Ravi borrowed my book and forgot to return it, or I tell my parents that it wasn't me but my little brother who started the fight, or if I tell my teacher that I really did study for the test even if I have got bad marks, They all look at me as if they think I'm telling lies. The look on their faces really angers me. Sometimes I have to look down at my shoes and count to 10 so that I do not show that I am angry. So what happens over here, Sarabji says that it really makes him really angry that when people do not believe him. Suppose he tells his teacher that because Ravi borrowed his book, he couldn't do the homework, or if he tells his parents that it's all his little brother who started the fight, but his parents do not believe him. If he says that he studied hard for the test but somehow he got bad marks, so it makes him really angry when people do not believe him. Just to hide out his anger, he just looked down to the shoes so that he couldn't show his anger to anyone. Now next is Dolma. She is a girl who wants to become a prime minister. Now people laugh that she wants to become a prime minister. Now why it is so? Everyone in my class asks me what to do when they have a problem. And my teacher always trusts me when something needs to be done in the school. I want to make things better for everyone. I want us to have good hospitals and roads and schools. I want to make sure that there are many good scientists in India who will invent cures for diseases and send a spaceship to Mars. So when Dolma will grow up, she wants to become a prime minister and everyone loves. But whenever there is a problem in the class, everyone comes to her to solve the problem. Even if there is a program or something to be organized in the school, the class teacher or the teacher looks up to her only to do it. In this manner, she wants to improve the hospitals, the roads and the schools, and she also wants that India should have many good scientists. So she wants to become a prime minister. Now next comes Peter. Now what does Peter say? My favorite day is the second Sunday of every month. On this day, our whole family always goes to cinema hall to see a film. My father gets the tickets in advance and all of us, my grandfather, my parents, my two brothers and I take the bus there. In the interval, my father buys us peanuts and I love to sit in the darkness of the hall eating and watching the film. Afterwards, we always stop to eat ice cream. Everyone is in a good mood and we all feel very lucky that we are such a happy family. So Peter is a boy whose favorite day is the second Sunday of the month because all the family together, they go for a movie and there after the movie his father buys peanuts for everyone and they sit in the darkness of the hall eating peanuts and watch movie. After the movie, they eat ice cream and everyone is in a good mood and they come back home. So this is what the story of 5 children, what they want to be, what they want to do, and they are giving their voices to it. I would like you all to read it and soon I am going to post the text also, working with the text. I will post the text but I want you all to first of all try out by yourself. Okay, at least part 1. Thank you students.